SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBRForum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 6 in college football, and we are talking right now with Troy West from allplayswin.com, who has very graciously agreed to take 3 games each week that I assign to him. Not games that he thinks he has a big edge on, but that I assign to him. He'll just take whatever I hand him, and he will give an opinion on the lines and make a pick if he thinks there's anything of value there. Troy, thanks for doing this with us.
Yeah, you bet, Pete. As handicapper, sometimes we got to step out on a limb and take some of the games that the viewers want to see an edge on. And we're going to do the best we can. We feel like we still have some strong knowledge to give out on these plays, Pete.
Okay, great. Well, I really appreciate it because these are definitely tough lines. One thing to scour the college football card and pick a couple of off lines. It's another thing just be handed some high-profile games and be like, is there an edge on it? But you did it last week. You went 1-1-1 against the spread in those 3 games. So, it hasn't hurt your reputation or your record so far. Right now, we're going to talk about TCU at Oklahoma. Now, Oklahoma's a 10.5-point home favorite, and Oklahoma looking very good this year. TCU having some issues. Oklahoma just beat Notre Dame by 14 on the road. TCU looking like, when they're playing top teams like LSU and Texas Tech, they lost to both of them by 10. I'm thinking that, and Oklahoma, not only are they good, on offense, defense, they also have a very good kicking game. They might have the best kicking game in the nation, and that's something that can go a little bit under the radar. The only thing about this game is that it could possibly be, people are talking about it might be a sandwich game because Oklahoma has Texas coming up next week, and they just came off a very, emotional, high-profile win over Notre Dame. I'm thinking Oklahoma has a big edge here. Do they have a big enough edge to justify a bet minus 10.5? I'm not sure, but I think so. What do you think, Troy?
I'm going to go with TCU.
Really?
Just some of the points you did make there, Pete. I think, coming off a big win, you got the River Shootout going next week. TCU is a good enough team to stay within this number. I really think so. Oklahoma, they've been very good this year, but there's been times where they've really let me down. Earlier this year against West Virginia, I thought they'd pound them, kind of slipped up a bit. They've juggled around a quarterback due to injury, they've been banged up in other spots. I know they're playing really good football, but I think TCU rises to the occasion. They're well coached. They got a great quarterback. I think their offense can move the ball on just about anybody when they need to. And I think their defense is good enough to stay in this football game. Will they win? Probably not. But I do think they stay within a touchdown. So getting 10.5, I really like the Horned Frogs to stay within that figure, Pete.
All right, I hear you, man. It is, these lines are very, very tough. You can pass on this game. You don't have to go on the record taking TCU as plus 10.5. Are you going to go on the record or not?
I'll take TCU plus 10.5.
Really?
I really think this is going to be within a touchdown. I think it's going to be a dogfight till the end. I don't see Oklahoma getting TCU by 2 touchdowns. I think TCU is a very respected opponent, well coached, as I said. I think TCU stays within 10.5 here.
All right, that makes me a little bit scared. If I had to a gun to my head, I'd have to take Oklahoma minus 10.5, but you're going to go with TCU plus 10.5 to get the cover. Thanks, Troy.